What is up, guys? We are back and better than ever. We were gone for a week, but we're back. And we'll explain why. I was really busy with my music and stuff, so I kind of had to skip a week.
It was a big week.
It was a big week for my music, so.
And it was just an overall busy week with work and everything. Yeah. So we decided, hold a week, and we'll do 2 episodes.
Yep. So we're going to do a 2-in-1. Mm-hmm. And we're back. Period. And just so you know, my name is Pick Farrow. If y'all probably know, but just in case you know,
first time here.
And this is my mom,
Lynette.
And today we'll be reviewing episode 9 and 10 of Rupaul's Drag Race, season 16. Let's get into it. So the first episode we're gonna start with is episode 9. Obviously, we're not gonna. Yeah, obviously, duh. And that was the See You Next Wednesday. This is shaking.
I know it's making. I was gonna say.
I got to get donuts.
It's making a lot of shaky noise.
I don't have a monster today.
Can you put that on a coaster, please? That's wood.
Like our coaster has a C on it because my last name is Cafaro. Period. Anyways, messed up the bang.
Alright, so let's just kind of jump into it.
See You Next Wednesday. It was like the whole it was a design challenge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do like
design.
the neo goth, I think it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's jump into it.
Neo goth look. You're right.
Yep.
I wrote it down.
I'm so smart.
Ooh. So we'll talk about who got sent home the week before that one. Tsunami was eliminated. I think I wrote that. I got write stuff down because
I would have said they're like.
And the girls were all kind of sad about that. No one was like.
I would have been sad too.
Yeah,
I was sad she
was nice.
I liked her. She was a sweetheart.
And so I wrote top 8 now. We're in the top 8. And then
Wild!
For some reason I wrote Maya thought Saphira should have won. What was that challenge?
I'll be honest with you. It was the...
I gotta go back. The Dancing Queens. Oh, that was the runway look. Yeah, that was the challenge. It was... Oh, the Snatch Game.
It was the Snatch Game.
Yeah. Who won the Snatch Game? Oh, Plain Jane.
Oh, Plain deserved that win.
Listen, Saphira was good.
Plain deserved that win.
Saphira was good, but Plain deserved that win. I didn't agree with that with Maya. Sorry.
I love Plain Jane.
Saphira was good.
This is going to be another episode of me talking about how much I love Q, Dawn, and Plain Jane. Same old, same old.
Those are the only things I wrote. That was the only thing that stood out. So,
yep.
There was a mini challenge, and it was the spit take, which I thought was
I thought it was funny.
But weird.
Oh.
I didn't even know how to rate them on it.
I said 8 down.
Sophia. Nymphia won.
I won, actually. Plot twist.
They had to
Nymphia won. Girl, if they watched it, go watch it. Well, go watch it. Pause the video and go watch it.
They had a drink. I'll tell you a little bit. And then RuPaul was telling them kind of something funny, and then they had to spit it out like they were laughing.
Or
and they took a picture of it.
Not laughing, like, oh my god.
Yeah, like.
Do you want me to do a version of it? We got water right here.
No. Anyway, wasn't much to say about that, except some of RuPaul's jokes were kind of funny. They were making me chuckle.
Chuckle is wild.
So we'll move on from that quickly. We're gonna jump right into the design challenge.
Yes!
Which was the neo goth look.
I would have ate that challenge.
When you heard what the challenge was, right away, what were you thinking? Who?
I thought middle school me would have. I thought middle school me would have ate that.
That was not going to be my question, but okay, yeah, there you go. I was going to ask you.
Middle school me would have ate and devoured that.
With your winged eyeliner.
Why do you got to bring that up?
It was cute.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Listen,
with your winged eyeliner.
You did it really well. You got good at doing the wings.
I haven't done eyeliner in forever.
I know, really, me neither. I do like a little. I don't do eyeliner anymore.
Well, I don't do wing eyeliner. I do it in my waterline.
Yeah.
Which I read that it's really not good for your eye because you're getting all the particles and stuff in your waterline.
Probably not, but what are you gonna do? If you like the way it looks, then you like the way it looks. Right?
Exactly.
Not much you can do about that. Anyway, but my question was going to be who did you think was going to be slaying it?
Oh, Q. Obviously. Yeah. I was like,
well, of course.
Q's going to eat that up because she's a design girl.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else come to mind? I right away went to, I thought
Nymphia was going to do good.
I thought Dawn because she's kind of out of the box kind of a person.
Yeah, she's a very, she just has a very creative mind.
Yes.
I love how her mind works. Now, I feel like that challenge is very her.
I thought it was going to be a good challenge for her, too.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I thought Nymphia was going to do good, too. I don't know. I feel like she's also very creative when it comes to that aspect.
She thinks very creatively as well. I agree.
I also thought Plain Jane was going to do good, but that's just because I love her.
Of course. They had to use black, white, and gray fabric that was given to them.
Yeah.
And they were able to use their own wigs and shoes and stuff. And like accessories and undergarments. But they had to make
She's really describing it. She is going in.
No, they couldn't bring that design.
It's a design challenge. No.
And they had to use the fabric that was provided.
I think people know what a design challenge is.
Some people don't. Some people might just watch it because it's us. They might not really give a crap about RuPaul's Drag Race, but they like to hear us talk. I think actually
everyone does. Everyone cares about RuPaul's Drag Race.
Give a little description in case someone missed it, didn't know, don't really know. Okay, that's one note that I wrote down. The other one was, because you know how they talk in between when they're designing stuff. They do that a lot.
But let's talk about what Dawn said to Plasma.
I don't remember.
Well, Plasma was thinking outside the box or wanting to do something different.
But Plasma, Plain did that to her as well.
I think it was Q. Was it Q or Plain who said
Plain
something?
did it first. I think it was Plain. Was talking to Plasma. I said about
Girl, it's been a week.
Not doing old Hollywood with the look, and Dawn did too. They both.
But you know what?
Pardon me if I'm wrong. If it wasn't Jane, but I'm pretty sure it was Jane.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. Don't come for me.
And then they particularly focused on Dawn.
Yes.
Telling her.
Which, I don't know why they focused on that.
I don't know why either. But they did. They focused on
Dawn.
But they did. Telling her.
But they did.
You do old But
I feel like the old Hollywood would have ate with that.
Yeah.
She could have done like a
She could have made it goth. Dark dress.
Dark, like back from
maybe
the dead.
Maybe a veil. Like that.
I feel like she would have done
hat with the veil. Like I think that kind of
But you know what? That's not how it went down. So.
Yeah. She decided. Good for her to do something
that's not very
outside of her realm normally.
Yes, ma'am.
Saphira didn't know what goth was. She said, really didn't know what goth look was going to be. Yeah, I kind of thought that was funny. She just knew dark, I guess, but didn't really understand like what a goth look was.
I understood.
And then
I wasn't goth in middle school. I was more like emo, but I appreciated like the goth looks.
Right.
And I wished that, like, I could, like, pull off that. But in the back of my mind, I was like, I could not pull this off.
Well, I don't think it really was that you couldn't pull it off. I just think deep down it really wasn't you. I think you admired it.
I still do. I still admire.
It was a cool look.
I still admire, like, the goth looks and the emo
don't
looks.
think deep down it's you. And that's why.
Look at me now.
Right. Because it wasn't you. It was just...
It's middle school.
Phase.
It's middle school.
Where we're all trying to figure ourselves out in
middle school. Those photos haunt me. Actually, some of them are still up on my Instagram that I actually think are cute. Some people say to me, like, girl, why don't you just delete those? I'm like, no, they're cute. It's like people it shows my growth.
Right.
Of my style. But I used to do the black underneath in middle school too. That's kind of always been my thing.
You always did, and Heather would put like the little black under here, like when you're banging, like kind of have a little contrast. And
I used to do like a blue. I used to have like blues and like purple.
She did the extension.
Yeah, she
instead
did
of dyeing it.
Oh, no, because we one time I used to do an auburn too. I used to have like the black and the auburn.
Oh, she used to mix it a little. Yeah, I remember that.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Now I'm blonde and black, and I don't ever want to change that.
It's your signature now. It's gonna be hard for you to ever change that.
Oh, Kim telling me that. Stop. It's gonna be
no,
really
no,
hard.
Not that.
Like if I ever want to get rid of this,
I'm just saying.
It's gonna be hard.
No, I didn't mean like hard to.
Oh
convert
yeah,
it.
I'm so used to being blonde.
It's just if you were with the black, if you ever went like tried to go like start the process of bringing it all blonde, it would be hard for you, I think, because you're so used. I'm so used to having that contrast.
We're trying to grow this out so my hair can be fuller again. We want more blonde. Yeah.
In the back, growing longer anyway. Because the black, here's the blonde, and then the black stuff.
Let's talk about Drag Race.
So we're gonna have this blonde get longer down to cover
where this is. I'm not covering it up.
Well, no, on top of it.
Just have it on top because
a little more.
Yeah, I want my hair to be full again. Back to Drag Race.
Sorry, we went off on a little tangent.
Like we always do.
We could always, All right. So my other notes, and Dad sneezing. I said Saphira was very sweet to Plasma.
Yeah,
gave her
she came over and gave her
because
positive.
She was second guessing herself.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Let me give you a hug.
Yes.
I want to.
Let's talk about Saphira helping someone. Saphira's so nice.
I know, she's too nice.
Saphira
I could never
helped Maya because she doesn't sew.
Yeah, I don't sew either. I would have been asking her to help me too.
She was struggling, so the good person that she is
helped her.
Yeah, and Jane wasn't happy that she was getting.
Yeah, girl, I wouldn't be happy either.
Was like,
but again, I probably would have been the person because again, I took sewing class. I would have been the one being like
struggling.
Hey, I used to always go around asking people for help
on the struggle bus.
Hey, do you want to help me? No.
I couldn't help you because I didn't have a sewing machine, and I don't know how to sew either. But I might.
And I missed a lot of that class, but I got sick that whole semester. I was in and out.
Was that wisdom teeth year or no?
No, girl, wisdom teeth year was last year.
You just got sick.
Was that wisdom teeth year? Wisdom teeth year was my senior year.
Okay. I
forget. That was my junior year.
I forget. Like from year to year, what year was what. So, you know what I mean? All right.
I was miserable when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. That was the worst. And I remember that one time I got loopy off the drug.
God, I wasn't going to talk about it. She brought it up on the way home from the...
I was talking about the pain medicine. Remember, like, that medicine?
Yeah, but you were crazy on the way home, too. The girl was out of it. She thought she ate somebody because she had bloody taste in her mouth. She thought she was a cannibal, and she said no one was going to love her because she ate someone. I wish I had the video. It was just me, unfortunately, so I couldn't videotape her because I was driving. But I was crying, laughing the whole way home with the things she was saying. She wanted to know how she got in the car. Like, she kept asking me, like,
I still don't remember
5 times. What? Who? How did I get here? The nurse brought you out. Oh. What are we doing? Where are we going? I'm like, we're going home.
All I remember, I don't even remember that. I don't even really remember that.
And she thought she got lip injections because I guess her face felt like, full from the anesthesia because she was numb still. And she kept asking me how I liked her lip injections. Yeah.
And then the pain medicines made me throw up.
Yeah, you didn't handle those well.
And then we got other pain meds. Remember they made me like the Lulu.
Yeah.
It made me like
something
loopy.
Else?
Yeah.
Back? Is that what he did?
Yeah, and it made me like delusional.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember? I was like literally like not. I remember that.
Yeah.
That
you don't react well to pain meds.
I gotta take like my Tylenol and aspirin.
Yeah,
that's what I need.
Yeah. But anyway, it was funny. I so wish I had the video.
I don't miss the pain. I was in pain.
It would have went viral because it was so funny. She was so funny.
You probably would have embarrassed me. I'm glad
it was hysterical with the lip injection.
I embarrassed myself.
But the funniest was when she thought she ate somebody because of the blood in her mouth. That was really funny.
Girl, I'm glad we don't have that on camera.
I wish we did. Getting ready. What did I write about them when they were getting ready?
That I'm amazing.
Maya was happy, but everyone was a little... Oh, she came in that workroom like all happy that day.
Oh, I know.
Getting ready. And I was like, girl,
make it.
Of course you're happy. She thought she was going to win, I think. I did think she thought she was going to win because she was happy with her design that she didn't make. But she embellished, supposedly. The runway.
Bring it to the runway. Runway.
Are we ready? Plain Jane was first.
Wait, let me pull it
up. Are you going to pull up the runways?
Oh, I love Plain Jane.
Of course you did.
I love her.
I loved her look. She looked great, liked it, but
I liked when
it didn't blow me away.
It blew me away.
Of course. But again, it's always like...
She's so hot.
It's always like the two-piece, sexy, tight, showing.
I love it.
But she looked great.
I love it. She always
It was definitely goth.
Yep.
With the leather looking.
She ate down.
Fringies.
She ate down.
She looked
Next
good.
we have
Maya. I said I liked it. She looked good. I liked it.
I liked it too. Again, with
it wasn't.
I
like the back
didn't
better.
like the top. I didn't like the covering of
it felt too.
It felt like very just.
Yeah, that's what bothered me too.
The arms. I didn't like the.
Mm-hmm.
It was very like I don't know, boxy at the top.
Yeah, well, it made her look.
Yeah.
When you do a high cut, she did a high cut thing. Like it makes you look boxy. Mm-hmm. It's more when you're.
And the way the sleeves were cut too.
Yeah, it was all very constrictive. I think if she would have opened it up a little, it would have opened her.
Like made her look,
like not so boxy,
not so like constricted.
I agree.
Yeah, but I like the look. I did. Her and Saphira did a great job.
Yeah, exactly.
Next we have Dawn, which, oh my god.
I said it was very creative, awesome. She looked great.
It was gorgeous.
And so
And
creative.
her makeup
She's the one that made
pretty.
herself like a chandelier.
Did you look? Yes.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that was correct.
She looked absolutely stunning.
It was so creative, her design. She made herself look like a inverted, like, it was supposed to be like a chandelier. Had layers and stuff.
Dawn is very pretty.
Yeah.
I think Dawn's pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
Next we have, we started.
Morphine. It's okay, let it go, it's fast.
Next we have Morphine. Morphine looked so pretty. I actually remember her look.
She did. I said she looked
she looked
very
so
Morticia
pretty.
vibe.
I love the makeup, the hair, the dress.
Yeah,
Devoured.
she looked pretty.
10 out of 10.
It was basic, but it was very sexy and pretty. No, I mean,
I wouldn't call it basic. I think it was very elegant.
The design is elegant and simple, is what I'm trying to say. Not, maybe basic isn't. It was typical Morticia design.
Yes, and I love that.
But she looked fantastic.
My prom look, both my prom looks would have ate. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me, if y'all go to my Instagram, y'all can check out my 2 prom looks that I did back in
you did them in your photo shoots too.
Oh, I did use them in my photo shoots too.
So the black one.
The black dress.
Both of them are in both. One is in the first photo shoot and the other one's the last one.
But yeah, both of my, because those were originally prom looks. Both of my prom dresses would have fit the theme.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially my
the first one you picked, I was shocked.
Because I was originally planning to do all pink. Do like a very pink,
we were having a hard time finding
like Snooki kind of look. I was very basing it off of that because y'all know.
Love your Jersey Shore.
I love Snooki, like she's my idol.
And then she goes and tries that
and then
dress on.
I find this it's like a silk
it's velour.
So very velour, and I took
black,
it and I was like
one shoulder.
I was like, let me try. I wanted to try it on for fun to see how it fit me.
But it looked.
And I was gonna use it as a reference, to see what I liked. I put it on.
And it fit so
and
beautifully.
I fell in love with the dress, and I was like, oh, this is it. And this was for my junior prom. And I was like, oh, this is it. Because actually, the dress I wore for my senior prom, I actually saw that dress, and I wanted it for my junior prom. But
the price point
and I decided to go to junior prom very last minute.
Yeah, so I was like, junior prom, let's keep it at a lower price point.
And then I
next
found
year,
that
maybe.
one dress, and it was very, I fell in love
which
with
surprised me, but when I saw it on her, I was like, oh, I could understand why you liked it.
Oh my god, yeah, I can go look at it.
And the whole look was the shoes you got.
The shoes
All
I
right,
got.
we're going on
tangents
we're going
again.
on
tangents. But my shoes for last year's prom would have ate those pleasers.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Next we have Plasma.
Oh, Plasma.
Okay, hold on.
I said it was okay. Not my favorite.
I didn't like how the top was cut. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the top.
Is that goth? Like her makeup was goth.
I mean,
but is that goth? She had a houndstooth design on top. That's what that design is called.
I don't know. I liked it. Part of me didn't like it. She did look good.
I said not my favorite though. She looked good.
I like the pants and the 2 belts. Oh, she ate that up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just have a big heart for her.
I know. Me too. It was hard to be mean to her and be like, oh God, you just missed the mark. But
I like the little fringe.
I know, it's cool. It's a
cool
thing. Look.
You know what? 10 out of 10. She ate that up. I love her. I do. I love Plasma. Next we have Saphira. Oh, she devoured that.
I said she
devoured that.
Good.
She devoured that. And she stayed in character on the runway.
I liked it.
Oh.
Her gown. I love that in the middle there.
God.
Oh my gosh. She looked so good.
And then next we have Nymphia.
I said I loved it.
It gave very my dress last year for prom.
I loved her look.
I absolutely loved it.
Just see her face, though.
The glitter, not the glitter, the kind of sparkly, the
but that's
sparkleness of it. The lace, I love that look.
So did I.
It was so pretty.
She looked good.
It was so pretty, so gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. And then next we have Q. Oh, I love it.
My God,
I love it.
He just
Q devoured that.
So good.
And then
the makeup looked so good. I know. And then when she turned around, I was like, oh.
And the lining underneath.
You got to go check that look out if you haven't seen it. It was amazing, and the fact that
no one else did it.
No one else did that.
No one else. Oh my God. My jaw was on the floor.
Her designs, when she designs,
the boots
are so
the fishnet, all over. Oh my God.
It was amazing.
It was
detailed too. She had really cool details.
I always say that. Q pays so much attention to detail.
She does.
When it comes to designing. And she thinks outside the box. She does it with all her runways. She goes the extra mile.
Exactly.
And I have a lot of respect for that.
She does stuff that I'm just
she
like,
ate that up.
where did she come up with that? How did you think of that? It's so cool. So cool. All right.
So, on that note, I'm going to pause and take a pee break. I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back for my pee break.
Plain, it said, I wrote, she didn't use her immunity potion.
She did not. She said...
They all got critiqued. And nobody got dismissed right away.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
all got...
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So...
Yes, ma'am.
I said, Maya was being questioned by Michelle on...
She said, you don't sound so. How did you...
Who made the dress. Because she knew.
Oh, girl, she knew.
She knew.
She knew. She knew.
We all knew.
We all knew.
They didn't like Plasma's look.
Stop.
And they loved Q's outfit. Those were the
They liked Nymphia's too.
Yeah, I know,
but I didn't like how they couldn't see her face.
They loved. I kind of just made like the big highlights. Jades. Yeah, of course you did. And then
Q won.
Of course.
I was so happy.
She deserved that win.
Oh, she totally did.
Oh.
I was so happy.
We know you were. Well, and then that's right. I wrote, I tried to like write it down and like as it's happening, who gets dismissed from the stage, who's safe. So I wrote.
Wait, I want to read your notes.
Plain Jane, Dawn, Nymphia, Saphira, they were safe. They were announced safe first.
Yes, ma'am.
They got dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Morphine, Plasma, and Maya, they were the bottom.
Yeah, Morphine, Plasma, and Maya. And then Morphine was announced safe.
As she should have been.
Oh, yeah.
She should have
Oh,
been
yeah,
safe.
she totally.
Yeah.
She deserved that save.
I think the bottom two was fair.
I agree.
I was as sad as I was
I know,
for Plasma.
I was sad.
And
you weren't sad for Maya.
No, because I don't.
It's girl. She's in the bottom.
But she's in the bottom a lot, and she didn't make her dress.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's really why they put her on the bottom. Because, well, yeah, she deserved to be there.
Yeah,
one of the
as
reasons
much as
why.
I love Plasma,
her look wasn't the best either.
Yeah.
It was okay. So Plasma and Maya had a lip sync. And as we all know, Maya's the flipping queen, so I was scared for Plasma.
But Plasma put up a fight.
But I was like, please just don't put the flipping
Plasma
aside.
put up a fight.
If you took the flipping out, I think Plasma won without the flipping. If you
did she flip? I think she like just did a lot. She just did a lot.
She embraced the song, sang it well, lip synced it well, did her thing.
But so
she performed.
Put up a fight. I was sad.
But in the end,
Plasma got sent home.
Plasma went home.
I literally wanted to cry. I want to read your notes, guys. We're gonna read Mommy's notes out to how she took.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Because we gotta move on, girl.
Girl, I'm gonna read them really fast.
So I've read all my notes.
Well, I want to read how you wrote it.
I read.
Plain Jane. Looked great. Liked it. But didn't blow me away. It blew me away. Maya. Liked it. Looked great. Dawn. So creative. Awesome. Looks great. Morphine. Looked sexy. Morticia-ish. But basic. Plasma. Okay. Not my favorite. Saphira. Looked pretty. Great gown. Liked it. Nymphia. Loved it! Exclamation point. Q. Okay. Looked so good. Her makeup, so
when
good.
When I said okay, I was like, okay. That's how
okay.
It wasn't like, okay. It was like,
okay, bitch! You ate that up!
Exactly.
Period!
It was that okay.
Oh, girl. I was like...
Me too.
Whoa.
I was like...
You know how I like to say whoa?
And
I said whoa.
So good. I loved her
attention to detail.
She would... All right.
Okay. But yeah,
so Plasma went home and Q won. Those are the two things that you need to know.
I'm really mad Plasma went home. I miss Plasma. I miss you, girl.
So you want to move on to episode 10? Let's get it rolling here.
Episode 10.
Yep.
This is
Work the World.
Work the World.
It was a performance challenge.
Yes! I love performance challenges because I'm a performer. So I can relate.
Oh,
I almost dropped my drink.
that again.
Yeah, right before we started filming, I knocked it over. It didn't spill though.
Yeah, because it has a lid, thank God.
If it was one of my monsters, girl, she would have went flying.
All right. So after that elimination, they always come in, and before the challenge starts the next day. My notes were...
I still am sad Plasma went home.
7 girls left.
Dawn has no wins. Oh, Morphine and Dawn have no wins yet.
Yeah, Morphine and Dawn have no wins.
Dawn needs a win.
And Maya and Morphine were going
Dawn
at each other.
needs...
Did you... Oh, sorry.
Dawn needs a win. I love Dawn so much.
Yeah, she does.
She deserves one. I love Dawn.
She's sweet and cute.
She's
so creative.
She's just so cute.
She's a creative mind.
She is, and I love her so much. Anyways.
There was no mini challenge in this one. They got right to work for...
Right to work.
So what the challenge was they were doing an anthem
of power.
Called Power.
And it's been stuck in my head. I did a live today, and I kept singing it on my live.
It was about voting and getting the word out
guys,
about voting.
go vote.
They had to write their own verse about what matters to them. And then they were going to record it. Oh, what matters to them living in the U.S. as a drag queen.
Yes,
Sorry,
ma'am.
I didn't finish my...
Sorry, I was looking at myself on the camera.
Then they were going to record it, and they had to learn choreo.
Yes.
The choreography.
Yes. And then we found out that you wrote it down.
Oh, yeah. So when they were writing,
Nymphia's
again, they're in the workroom, and they kind of filmed them interacting with each other. And Nymphia was kind of struggling a little bit.
Girl,
with
she's
writing.
always struggling, and then she pulls it out.
I know.
She literally pulls
she
through.
revealed that for the last lyric challenge they had, which early on they had,
Very early
right?
on, yep.
That Megami.
That's when Amanda went home.
Yes. Megami actually wrote her.
I don't want to think about that challenge because that's when Amanda went home.
That's not the important part.
Yeah, that is the important part. No. A mandatory meeting went home.
We're talking about this episode where Nymphia revealed that Megami wrote her lyrics. She said she had the concept, the ideas, but
Megami wrote it.
And Megami wrote it. So she gave her like what she was trying to get across or whatever. I forget what they had to do in that one.
Yeah,
it
was just.
So yeah, I found that interesting. It's kind of interesting when they talk now, the things you learn about them.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
And then I jumped right onto the recording.
They were
watching them.
I think
they were just making fun of each other. So bad. I thought they were really bad about each other. And Dawn
is too funny. Dawn is funny.
Everybody.
I would have been right there with her laughing.
I
would have been laughing with her.
Every time they panned over to them, she was like over laughing. I was like, oh my God.
I would be laughing with her too.
I was amused by her actually this episode. She was making... Remember her dad took that photo of me laughing? I think I was probably laughing at her.
Girl, that photo caused drama last night.
Yeah, it was not a nice photo.
My dad took a photo of my mom
because I was watching drag with my earbuds in.
I was at work.
And because they were watching TV, but I sit downstairs and I had the earbuds, and let's just say I wasn't looking my best.
You always look good.
And
I was laughing,
chuckling, I guess. And my son and husband thought it was funny, so they decided to they were trying to do a recording instead.
I don't believe that.
And they took a photo.
I don't believe that.
I
don't believe that.
I look like crappy
because
I saw that photo and I showed
him
a photo. Kill myself.
Wait, I want to talk about it. So I took a photo because I ordered one of Snooki's books, and I took a photo of it with all like my other books, and I wanted to show my dad. I was like, "Hey, look at all my books," and he goes, "Oh, do you want to see a photo that I took?" And
they tried to make it like they were making fun of me.
He starts laughing.
Yes,
he starts laughing
because they knew
they both start laughing.
Listen, I didn't do my hair or makeup. Let's just say I'm laughing now because last night I was feeling sensitive.
No, girl,
about
it caused drama. We all sat there in silence for a good 10 minutes, like, and then we watched a street fight.
It's all because of your fault. You had to mention pictures.
And then Mom goes, "That photo makes you want to kill myself."
It did. It was horrible. I was like, "Oh my God, do I really look like that?"
No, girl. The photo wasn't even that bad.
It was not good.
And then Dad would be like, "No, we thought you looked good."
It was a good photo. And you just look so cute. You were sitting here chuckling and laughing.
But when he showed it to us, he starts cracking up.
Yeah, exactly. My point, exactly.
I didn't want to say anything
And
because I didn't want
don't
him.
take photos of me. Get rid of it.
I know. He gets
Don't take
so
a photo
mad.
of me.
I like to take photos of him.
I'm going to be taking photos of him now. And show, I took a good photo of you. Want to see my photo I took of you?
I have some good photos.
I'll post it on Facebook.
We'll put them in the video.
All right. Let's move on from my trauma last night.
Well, back to her saying Dawn was being really funny.
Yeah, she was
I
funny.
love her. She is funny.
She stood out. Like, her personality stood out in this episode, I think. They went a lot to her for some reason.
I love her personality.
I thought maybe she was going to win because they kept talking. They kept showing her clips.
Yeah.
Or she was going to get eliminated.
And she was talking about, she's crying. She's still
Oh,
laughing.
I know, because I was laughing.
I also liked her message too, like about like healing your inner child and all that. Appreciated that for her to talk about it. Like,
and she talked a lot later on
about like mental health.
Her mental health and how she has anxiety. That's why when I was telling you about the the Untucked, it was sweet because
I didn't watch Untucked this week because again I was busy.
She said her boyfriend like keeps her grounded, like is able to like pick her up anxiety apart, and the way she describes it was so cute. She was like, he could basically take my anxiety and my thoughts and pull them apart and put them back together and put them like in me, and I feel different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he makes her feel differently after they, I guess, talk or.
That's so cute.
It was sweet. It was so sweet. I was like, oh, to embrace it,
appreciated
to make it better.
her talk about it. Like, I really did, and it kind of,
Yeah, I agree.
I have a lot of respect for her. I do.
I agree. I think she's a sweet person.
No, really. She's a really sweet person.
But anyway.
But she was also laughing.
I know. She made me laugh a lot.
I just love her personality. Like, she could go from being, like, so sweet to, like, being a shady bitch.
She's being a little shady.
I love her.
Let's talk about how shady she was being. She was telling Jane. Because Nymphia wanted the potion, because Plain Jane still has the immunity potion at this point, but it's the last week to use it or give it away.
Do you want to say what she says?
She, because Nymphia kept asking Plain Jane for it, like kind of like, Plain, blah, blah, blah. So Dawn thought it would be funny if Plain acted like she was going to give it to her, and then in the end, not give it to her.
That was
Dawn. That was a little shady.
But you know what? If she said that to me, I'd be like, "That's a smart idea," and I would have went with it. My ass would have been like, "Hell yeah!"
You know it a little bit if she went with
it. My ass would have been like, "Fuck yeah, that's a good idea," and I would have done it.
And then I wrote Saphira was good because Saphira was good.
Well, that girl got the funk and the soul in her.
I was like,
she's a performer.
You just ate that up.
But Q
had to do a big note, and it was. Made everybody laugh. Let's just say.
It made me laugh.
Poor Q.
They set her up.
They did.
They set her up.
She was like, "Oh yes, I'm a singer."
Well, she is. I mean, she ate in the girl group challenge.
And the producer's like, "Okay, girl, like
let's do big long
and
notes."
then she did it, and he was like,
"Some people just can't do high notes."
No,
and that's fine. That's
okay.
There are people that
you can still have a good voice and not be
and I feel like a lot of people need to hear that.
Exactly.
Like, you don't need to be a super power singer to be have a good singer. Voice. Like,
absolutely. It's not just about being loud and powerful singing. There's so many aspects to voices.
There's people that have really pretty lower registers in their voice.
Mm-hmm. Well.
You can sing. We know. We heard her in the girl group challenge.
We know she can sing.
She can carry it.
They were setting her up.
They just set her up to do high notes. Like, high notes don't mean shit. Excuse my language, but it doesn't. You don't need high notes in music to be a good singer.
No, you don't. Absolutely.
She's a good singer.
So they had to do the court. I know. Anything else you want to say about the recordings? That's all I wrote. I mean,
Plain made me laugh.
Plain was funny, yeah.
Who else? I feel like everyone else. I'm trying to think.
Everybody else was just kind of got it done.
Wait, I'm thinking.
Nymphia, did she screw up?
I don't remember. I think so.
They all had their moments.
All had their moments, yeah.
She didn't have a big lyric. She didn't have a big line.
She didn't have a lot.
It was small. That's all I said about them. Nothing else.
Anyways,
I moved on to the choreo with Jamal Sims. They had him come in, and everyone was oogling and ogling over him. They all loved him. They all wanted to be his partner, so to speak.
Yep. Periods.
I said Sophia was
good.
Sophia. I mean, Every time I see that
Saphira
was good at learning.
It's very close.
She was good
Starts with an S, ends in an A, has a PH in it.
She does it with PH, right?
Yes.
Am I spelling that right?
No, yeah, it's spelled right.
Or does
as a
she
PH.
do it FF?
No, girl, it's a PH.
I thought so. It's fine. No, doesn't matter. I'm not like writing her name out.
And my birthstone is a sapphire.
Oh my god, I wrote. No, what did you say? That Q has Barbie hands.
Oh, who said that? Dawn said that. Dawn said that.
That's probably
hands.
where I laughed.
She has Barbie hands.
And then I looked and she does what she was like.
I love Q. That's a compliment.
I know. I just thought it was funny. Dawn was just on fire with the cracks.
She's funny.
The choreo, who struggled? Anybody really struggled? Plain had a hard time. Yeah, she did. That's right.
Plain was struggling.
Yeah, to learn it.
Saphira ate it up. No, let's talk about Saphira eating it up.
Morphine did really well learning it. Maya was good at learning.
She's a dancer girl.
I know. Let's see. Q was okay at learning. Dawn did okay.
Oh, let's read her notes.
No, these are just
let's read them.
their runways.
This is their runways?
runway.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
well, we're gonna read them in a second.
Oh wait, no, that's their performances.
Okay,
This is their runway. Do you want to jump into their performances?
Yes, because I was living.
Okay. So they I didn't realize they were gonna come out in like groups like the way they did. So Dawn came out first.
Oh my gosh,
she looked great.
She looked so pretty, and she had
I
leopard
love the way
print.
she
She had leopard print on. I was like,
I thought she did a good job.
Oh, I did too.
She performed.
She looked good. The whole package was there.
Yeah, I liked her look.
And then next we had Maya.
I said good job.
I didn't love her look.
I didn't love her look either.
But she performed.
But she did a good job.
She performed.
Yeah. I said good job, but that was what
performed.
I didn't love her look.
No,
is what took her away from me.
No.
Morphine, I said she danced great.
Oh my god, I loved her.
On her verse, and she stood out.
Yep,
she stood out.
Definitely
because it was these three. Remember, they came out one by one, but then these three were on Dawn, Maya, and Morphine were on the stage together for a little while. Yep. And Morphine was in the middle, and you just kept looking at her.
Yeah, but then my eyes kind of went to Dawn too. But I just really liked Dawn.
I just kept looking at Morphine.
I kept looking at the two of them, and I was like going back and forth. Like,
Dawn looked really good and did good too.
Yes.
And then we had Nymphia. I said she performed well.
No, she did. She did.
She did. And then Jane came out. And she looked great.
Really good. No, can I just talk about how pretty she is?
Go ahead.
She's so
I know
pretty.
you have to.
She's so pretty.
She did look good.
She's so pretty.
She hit that.
It's like that. She just has like a really just like pretty face.
Yeah.
Like the features are just featuring.
Yeah, she looks
so
good.
Pretty. Yeah. I liked her outfit too.
I liked her outfit too. It fit
the dancing, I felt nervousness from her.
Yeah, well, that's what the judges said. I was kind of taken aback.
I was too.
And I know Michelle said the same thing.
She has a lot of confidence.
I was kind of like, what's missing?
We had the confidence, and I feel like it. And this is just from what I gathered.
Excuse me.
I felt like, I don't know. It felt.
I don't know what happens. Especially. When she was Nymphia, then you really saw her struggling. I was like,
and then I was just like,
Nymphia outdanced the shit out of her.
Wait, she's slaying it because I just love her. I can't say anything bad.
She thought the same thing.
Well, I really can't say anything bad about her. Like, even if she like.
But if you do watch that clip of the two of them next to each other dancing, so
my eyes still went to Plain.
She looked great, but Nymphia looked good too.
I am drawn to Plain Jane.
I know you are.
I am drawn to her beauty.
I just couldn't stop. Nymphia was performing. I'm sorry. She danced her heart out. And
I know.
Looked good doing it.
But Plain Jane still ate it up.
Yeah.
And I thought she did good. We're just gonna say she did good.
And Saphira, they both did great. Good job. Great job.
Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes.
I didn't have anything really bad. Or they did great.
Yes.
Q for not being. Everyone always cracks on.
She print too.
Yes.
Lining.
Everyone always cracks on Q for not being a dancer.
She performed
her beauty off.
She did good.
Saphira,
as my mom just said, she performed her booty off.
She did.
Her booty.
And Saphira ate it down.
Ate down. Like
she.
Oh my god! But let's just talk about Q for a moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Amazing, and she looked gorgeous.
She did.
Another really gorgeous one.
And the judges loved her look. They loved her look.
She could perform. She can perform for her quote unquote not being a great dancer.
Listen,
she still knows how to perform and she knows how to go with it and put on a show.
Exactly.
And that's all that it takes. It's just putting on a show.
Exactly. and looking good while you're doing it.
Yep, and putting on the show and slaying it. And I liked her verse. She sounded good. She could sing, and she devoured.
Yeah. The song was good. Everyone did a good job
stuck in my
overall.
head.
Everyone did a good job on their songs.
I've had Morphine's verse stuck in my head, though. She really ate down with that. And she looked good. I like the hair, the bodysuit.
She did.
She had a
she
bodysuit
looked
on.
good.
Yeah.
It was like, wasn't it like sparkly?
Yeah.
It kind of gave me like
Yeah.
Mariah Carey vibes a little bit.
Yes,
right?
yes. I need that body spray, that like glitter. I'm gonna look for that, girl, because when I'm on stage, when I'm performing, I need that.
Yeah.
Or just when I'm going out, I need that. I don't care.
It was fun to put glitter on when
it was my freshman year. I actually still have it. Do you know like little like liquid stuff? I used to rub that all over me. All over my hands.
Victoria's Secret used to make.
They still do.
When I was like,
they still do.
Clubbing.
I'm gonna start.
When I was younger, they used to make the body sprays with the scents with the glitter in it, and then it had a lotion, and I would put that all over.
Do.
I'd be sparkling in the club.
I need to get them. I'm actually thinking about buying it. I've been buying a lot stuff lately, so I kind of need to cut back.
I used to do that. Everybody likes to sparkle when they're out.
I was a freshman.
Yes, Dad. I used to do it. I'll put it all over.
Yes, well, when I was a freshman, I had that, and I think it was yours. You gave it to me. It was like this liquid, and it also kind of gave me a little bit of a tan. And I would rub it all over, and it was sparkly, and it put a tan on. But in the gym lighting,
it would go crazy.
Girl, it would go crazy. I had gym first thing in the morning, and I'd be walking in all sparkly and like slaying. And I just remember everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're sparkling," and I was like, "I know,
I do. It's just natural.
I know." Like I really ate, and I had, and it made me look tan. Oh, it was so good.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, it's always nice to sparkle.
Oh, I was sparkling, but then it would get everywhere.
Yeah.
Like it got all over. Like everything would be sparkling. I'd touch my paper and it would have like a little bit of tan and sparkle
on it.
I was like,
oh my gosh.
I need to start wearing that again. And I still have it.
Oh my gosh. All right, want to do runway?
Yes.
It was called True Colors.
What would I do for my true colors? Hot pink.
Of course.
And leopard print. Leopard print is a color in my eyes.
Do you remember them or do you need to pull them up?
I actually do remember because I watched it yesterday.
Me too, so I kind of remember. It's very fresh in my mind. I literally watched it right before I went
to work yesterday.
Oh. So Maya actually came out in red.
Hold on, Queenie Pie.
I know, I'm just saying. I'm just starting jumping in. I liked her dress. All right, let's go to Maya. I loved her dress.
Oh, I would wear that dress on a heartbeat.
It's a beautiful dress.
And her face looked good. She was eating down.
I didn't love her hair. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the hair.
I don't know. I didn't.
It was very pageant-y.
I know they really liked her face and stuff, but it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah,
like, I loved the dress though.
I liked it.
I loved the dress.
I liked it. I liked the hair. It didn't bother me.
Yeah. Nymphia. What color do you think she did?
Oh, yellow. And she ate.
And she wore bananas.
Yes, as she should.
I wrote bananas. What else? I thought it was kind of creative
it
though.
Was. I loved
and she
it.
Looked
and
pretty.
She looked good.
Her face. She does
does
her
makeup really good.
So pretty.
Yes. Next we have
Miss Plain, who looked stunning. I said,
look
beautiful.
at that face. Look at that face. Oh my God, she's so pretty.
And she looked amazing.
She's so pretty.
She did look really. She stood out in this one.
She's gorgeous.
She did gorgeous.
Her dress looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
Her hair.
Hers was green. She liked green, I guess. Well, she said it stands for
like money and nature.
Nature, yeah.
A couple other things or another thing I forget. But she still devoured and ate.
Yes. Saphira.
Oh, I loved it.
I was like,
oh, I loved it. I loved it.
The dress and the wig.
And
oh my God. She did like a royal blue, but it just sparkled. And she had this big blue wig on. Amazing.
Yes. Oh, it was gorgeous. Another one who slays the runways all the time.
She's doing fabulous right now. I mean,
oh yeah, she's been doing fabulous.
Yeah, I know, but like all of a sudden this week, I was just like, she's just killing it.
No, she always is killing
it. And she's quiet, but she's so nice to everyone.
Yep.
I don't know.
Next we have Dawn.
Dawn.
Restarted. Hold on.
Oh my God. So
I remember her look. I loved it. Let's just look at it. Like, yeah.
You can't forget that.
And she like.
She was like this
went into character.
And it was like navy blue.
Yes.
And she, what did she call it? Like a nightmare, bedtime nightmare or something?
No, it was like I don't know. The nighttime like sleep buddies.
Sleep buddies, yes.
It was
That's
adorable.
Right. It was cute.
It was so cute. She went into character.
She came out and walked a certain way.
Oh, I lived for that. But again, it's like a certain character. Yeah. And she stays in character.
Yeah.
She's so good at that.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh my God. And then next we have, hold on, restart.
Q.
Oh, Q. Oh my God. Sorry.
She was pretty. I said she was
look
pretty.
Look at the face.
She had this.
Look at the hat. Look at the outfit. Look at the.
Oh my god!
Look at
I love the color too.
Look
it's
at
like
it.
A lavender, like a light lavender.
She's so pretty.
The hat.
And the look, and just let's just. Oh my god.
She looked good too. She was
gorgeous.
pretty.
No, absolutely gorgeous.
Pretty.
Like, oh, and that when she spun around, yes,
And
I love it. I loved it. She looked
like
so
she
good.
came out of a curtain.
Yes, she looked really good.
Yeah,
so good. And then next we have Morphine.
I thought she looked gorgeous.
Oh, I thought she looked gorgeous too. I would have worn that outfit.
So pretty. I thought she looked really pretty.
I love the hat and just the color.
She did like a deeper purple.
And the sparkles.
So pretty.
She looks so gorgeous.
I really liked her look a lot.
Gorgeous. All right, now let's read Mommy's notes. Let's read her notes for the performances.
Come on, so we're gonna be good.
Good job.
Get this done.
Looks so good. Maya, good job. Morphine, danced great. Good on burst. Stood out. Nymphia, performed well. Jane, good look. Nymphia outdanced her. That's so mean. Why would you talk about my Pookie?
It's true though. I'm only writing notes so I remember.
Cute. Good job. Saphira, great job. Maya, this is for the dresses. Liked her dress. Nymphia, bananas. What else? Creative, looks pretty. Plain, looks beautiful. Saphira, wow, that's a dress and wig. Dawn, wow, so creative. Cute, pretty, and dramatic with the hat. Morphine, ooh, so pretty. Really liked. Let's talk about when Plain had to give the...
It was potion time. What was she going to do? And what did she do, Sophia?
She decided to give it to Nymphia.
But she really gave it to her.
She really gave it to her.
She didn't go, sorry.
Oh, I would have been like, oh, it's like, I'm giving it to her.
But people were thinking that maybe Plain Jane should have drank it herself.
I would have been like...
Because Plain was not going to be on the top.
I would have been like, I'm going to give it to Nymphia. Just kidding.
I'm going to give it to myself.
I would have been an asshole. I would have taken Dawn's idea.
So yeah, she really gave it to her, which was nice.
That was really nice.
That was nice. And I just wrote Sophia. I just made a quick note. Like Saphira has been standing out because she just been like in my brain. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and then let's get
She's
to
been
when
standing out.
they, do the like.
They start doing the eliminating.
They start doing like, oh, you're
so
safe.
I wrote. That's
this
how.
person.
So
You're
safe. It was right away. She said Maya, Morphine, Q.
No, she didn't call Morphine. Remember?
Oh,
Morphine
sorry.
was still standing out there.
Oh, yeah. Safe. Oh, I just wrote that then.
Yeah, you should call out Maya being safe. This person, that person. Because remember, the final four standing on the stage
were like the stronger contestants. No, there was a couple. Plain was on there.
Plain, Q, Morphine, and Saphira were the last four standing on the stage after everyone was called safe.
I didn't take good notes.
I was sitting there like...
Yeah, I was confused too. I think that's why I stopped writing because I was like, wait, what's going on? This isn't making sense to me.
I was sitting there like... And then they're like, oh, Q, you're safe. And I was like...
And then there's Saphira and Morphine standing there.
No, there's Saphira and Morphine and Plain.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like...
Wait, what's going on?
I thought that they were going to call Saphira as the winner and Morphine and Plain were going to lip sync. I was like, but in my head I was like...
Morphine was
no, but that's
you,
what
right?
was throwing me. I was like, but why is she in the bottom? Did they not like her? Like, she had good critiques.
Yeah.
It was really, like, throwing me through a loop. And then they're like...
I kind of got on to what they were doing.
Oh, I didn't because I'm stupid. And they're like,
I was like, wait.
Plain Jane,
I
you're
see what
safe.
they're doing.
And then I was like, oh.
I was like, they're going to make these top
No
girls
one's going home.
lip sync. Yeah. They're going to make them lip sync.
Like, which is so funny because it was basically a waste of a
I
potion
know.
to give to Nymphia.
But they can't tell them that.
I know. It was funny though.
It was the last week to use it anyway, so it didn't really matter.
It was funny though.
Yeah, so then they had Morphine, the two tops, Saphira and Morphine lip sync for the $5,000.
Yup.
And
they both ate.
They both did a great job.
And Saphira won! As she should have.
I think she should have won anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think she won the challenge in the end. So I'm glad she won the lip sync.
No one was sent home. Yay!
No one was sent home. So we still have a top 7.
Which sucks. I want a top 4. Or top 6.
We'll get there next week.
Okay, who do you think's going home next? Let's say it. Let's be shady.
I think there's a good chance that Maya's going to go
Okay, I was
home.
going to say the same thing.
Unless one of the top girls does a big F up. Like plain mess up.
Girl, I was so scared because
I was worried for her.
Well, I was worried because I knew that if no one went, if someone ended up going home or lip syncing, it would have been.
It was going to be
cute.
plain and cute.
And you know what? I was thinking that.
You don't think Dawn? They would put her on the bottom. They liked her, right?
They loved her,
right? I'm trying to think
who
they critiqued
slayed.
the worst.
Girl, they critiqued Q and Plain.
Were the worst, right?
Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there and I was like,
but they were like, we loved it, even though with Q, even though they're like, we loved you.
I don't know.
I didn't really know who they were. Besides Plain, I didn't know.
They were the last two standing on the stage.
Yeah, so I was like, oh my god.
Been the bottom.
I was like, they're going against each other. This is gonna be so. Oh my god.
Girl,
one of the top girls is
because
going.
Literally, like. And a top girl went home last week, so I was oh shit, we got
I'm like another top
Plasma was she was a top contender.
But then when she said Q was safe, I was like,
let's just put it out there. Plasma was a top contender last week. A top contender was sent home. So in the back of my mind, I was like, shit, another one's gonna be going home.
That's what I thought. I was like,
we're kicking them out.
My. At that point,
those are my two. Those two are my favorites. Like my top three right now, like out of my favorites. In no particular order are Q, Plain, and Dawn. Yeah. I love those three. Those three are like my favorites. I absolutely love them.
I agree with you.
So I was sitting there and I was like,
although I think Saphira.
Oh, Saphira too. I forgot about her.
Top
oh yeah, too. Those four, love them.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, Q and Plain are gonna go up against each other, and I'm gonna.
I thought the same thing when they had the two top and the two bottom sitting there. I was like, fuck. One of them's going home.
Fuck.
One of the two good ones are on the bottom.
I was so upset. I was like, oh,
but then when they said she was,
and then like
Q was safe. At first I was like, confused, and I was like, then I'm like, wait a minute.
They called that Plain was safe, and I was like, oh, okay, they're doing a top lip sync, and no one's going home.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Which I was happy about. I was so happy about because I didn't want to see them go.
Yeah, I agree. They're back in it for another week.
Yay!
Everybody's back for another week.
Just not the one that was at home last week. I miss her. I miss Plasma. And a mandatory meeting. I'm still not over that. I'm still not over it.
I'm over it.
That shook me to the core. I was shook that Amanda was sent home. Don't talk about it. That girl group challenge traumatized me. Traumatized. Trauma, girl.
Oh, Lord.
I love a mandatory meeting. Let's just put it on the record. And she's coming to Raleigh in May, and I'm going and seeing her.
May what?
I think like May something. Well, duh, it's in May 1st. I think it's May 1st.
May something. What day in May? May something. She's coming in May. May something. Well, duh. It's not going to be June something. Excuse me, I'm tired, Joe.
Bedtime for her.
Seriously.
My dad kept us up because he was coughing last night. Girl, but it was so obnoxious.
And we lost an hour.
It was so obnoxious, though.
Do
we need to cough like that? Did we need to wake up? That's what it sounded like. I was
when he coughs and vomits, it's so loud. And sneezes.
I sneeze loud too, though.
He's louder
I have
than
that
though.
obnoxious
He
sneeze.
scares me when he sneezes.
That's how he was coughing last night. I was sitting there like, I was like, I'm trying to get some sleep, girl.
And we lost an hour too. So I'm dragging today.
And I had a long day at work yesterday.
Yeah, you worked 9 hours.
I worked all day. At one point he started doing that and I was like,
well, because he was something was like feels like it's stuck in his chest. Let me just explain what's going on. So he was having a hard time getting air.
It's okay. I kept gel up a couple nights coughing.
You did, but
I wasn't coughing obnoxiously.
You weren't.
I was like,
yes, I would just hear the little. I've been there.
I was coughing like
6 week. I hope that doesn't happen again tonight. Okay, enough. All right, are we ending this?
Is my impression.
Oh, look, you made loud environment noise go off on my watch.
I made loud environment. The loud environment.
It told me I was in a loud environment that I might want to like.
Sound level hits 90 decibels.
That's how loud you were. You hurt my ears. You make me go deaf. Around 30 minutes at this level can cause temporary hearing loss. So that's how loud you just were in my ear.
That's Dad coughing. No, wait, let me be him vomiting.
true. It's the worst. He throws up so loud.
Like, we don't need no house.
Thank God he doesn't throw up very often. Oh, okay.
We need to get him on our show. We need to get him on the show.
Shade about Dad.
We need to get him on the show now.
Oh, okay. We gotta make dinner, so let's wrap this up.
I'm gonna go drink a Monster because I'm tired.
A Monster after you just drank that big drink?
Yes.
That has energy stuff in it? Girl, you're gonna have a heart attack.
Well, we could talk about that on our show.
Maybe just go take a nap. All right.
I love you guys so much.
It's
We'll see y'all next week. It's good to be back. We'll be back next week.
Bye, everybody.
Period.
Do you want to take a photo real quick?
Yeah. Boots. Okay, guys, we're gonna go do a photo for our thumbnail and we'll be back. But like, let's just appreciate how pretty we look. Boots.